Hi there, welcome back. In this lesson, we are going to be looking at mind maps, sitemaps, and mockups. This is another very foundational lesson for web development, and if you truly understand this lesson as well, it's really going to take your web development skill to another level. What is going to separate you from other web developers is your understanding of the fundamentals of web development. And mind maps, sitemaps, and mockups are really the fundamentals for web development. If you understand these simple things, you will be able to really build beautiful websites that will really let you stand out from the crowd. So, what are mind maps exactly? Mind maps is just like a representation of the ideas that we have for our website. What sort of pages we want on the website, how many pages we want, what kind of things do we want to appear on the website. So it's a very disorganized representation of what we want our website to be like, or what we want to have on our website. So if we are doing a mind map for, let's just say, our portfolio website, let's say mind map for portfolio, what we are going to do is we'll simply just put down everything that we want on our website. So it will be something like this. Let's just say here is our portfolio. So what do we want on our website? We want a video, we want images, we want gallery, we want contact page, we want about us page, we want maybe work page where we show our work, we want maybe the home page, we want what else do we want? Maybe some videos. We want some videos of our work, and maybe we want some partners images, and I'll just put one more thing, and maybe some hobbies area or something like that. So this is like a mind map for our portfolio website. So a mind map is just like a representation of what we want on the website. And before you go about building any website at all, you have to, if you really want to stand out, you have to do a mind map, a site map, and a mock-up for your website, because it's really going to give you an understanding of what you're trying to do, and you will find out the best way to go about it. So mind maps is just, like we said, an organized version of the website, what we want to be on the website, putting our ideas together and just writing them down so that we have something to work on, we have something to start from. So if we wanted to build our portfolio website, this will sort of be like a mind map for our website. This is what we are going to be working from, and this is where we are going to start. So this takes us to the very next thing, which is called like sitemaps. So what are sitemaps exactly? Sitemaps are a more detailed representation of our mind map. It's going to show like a little bit of the structure on what the website will look like, where the pages will be, how to navigate through like the different pages of the website. So if you wanted to do a sitemap, let's say sitemap for portfolio, sitemap for our portfolio website. Sorry about my handwriting. So if we wanted to do a sitemap for our portfolio website, what we'll simply do is we have let's just go back. We have homepage, work about, like that. It's okay. So what we'll do is we'll have the home over here like this, the home page, and then we have on the home we have our navigation. In our navigation we would have our about page, we have the what else is there? gallery, contact us, and maybe what else, and work. So we're going to have the next page here. We're going to have maybe the gallery. We're going to have the contact us. We're going to have the work page as well. So what we have to do now is once we start setting up a structure like this, and this will be the navigation. So once we start setting up a structure like this, then we can start going ahead to like really structure it. So in the contact page, what do I want? I want the email address, I want the phone number, I want maybe a map. What else do I want? I want maybe a contact form like that. So, and in the work page, I want like a simple layout of like previous work, or maybe upcoming projects like that, like just that. So I'll have that on my work page, and in the gallery page I'll have like maybe some sample work I'm going to have, as well as previous work. I'm going to have like images of myself, and maybe random images as well. And in the about page, I'm going to have about myself. I could call this how do you call this, intro or something about myself. I'm going to have an image of myself. I'm going to have like maybe my partners, like that. I'm going to have the partners over there. I'm going to have like a video of myself as well. I'm going to have, what else do we have on this side? Hobbies. I'm going to put in my hobbies in there as well. Hobbies over here. Okay, so you can see this set us a structure on how we are going to organize like the things that we want on our website. So in the work page, I know that when I visit the work page, I'm going to find out like the previous work and the upcoming projects. And when I visit the contact page, I'm going to see the email, I'm going to see the phone number, I'm going to see the map, I'm going to see the contact form as well. And when I go to the gallery page, I'm going to see sample work, I'm going to see previous work, images, random images. I'm going to see in the about page, I'm going to see an intro about the person, image about the person. I'm going to see video, and I'm going to see their partners and maybe their hobbies as well. So a sitemap is like the detailed representation of like of the website, or how it's going to be structured. It's like literally the structure of the website, what things are going to be where, and where we are going to find out each thing. So this takes us to like the very next thing, which is going to be our mockups. We've looked at mind maps, we've looked at sitemaps, and we're now looking at mockups. So what are mockups exactly? Mockups, as a web developer, you have to be able to understand a little bit of graphic designing. So mockups are usually done by graphic designers. They actually a more detailed graphic representation of what the website will look like, the whole structure and the layout and everything. So before even building a website, you would have like some clients where they're actually going to give you like a mock-up of what they want their website to look like. And if you meet clients who do not have like a mock-up already, you would have to develop like a mock-up for them, so that you show them like maybe one or two versions of what their website will look like, so that they can pick one, and then you go ahead and develop that particular one that they've picked, so that when you enter the development phase, you don't keep going back and forth with the client reviewing every aspect of the website, because you'll be working from something that they are already expecting, something that they've already chosen. So a mock-up is literally like a graphical representation of the website, and I'll just simply I'll just simply show you what a mock-up looks like around the end of this video. But there is one thing that I want us to do before we go to like taking a look at the mock-up. So I want us to look at wireframes. I had skipped one of them, wireframes. So wireframes, before we even get into mockups, we have what we call wireframes. So if like wireframes were like the graphical representation, the wireframes is going to be like the bare structure of the website. So if we were to do a wireframe for our website like this one, what we are going to do is let's just simply design like a wireframe for our website. So if I did this, let me say I'll call this one my web page like this. So over here I'm going to have my navigation like that. This will be my nav, excuse me, this will be my nav. Over here I'm going to have my menu items here, home, like that, about. I'm going to have gallery, I'm going to have contact, and I'm going to have maybe portfolio, and then maybe like a search bar over here, and then maybe social media icons, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, like that over there. So this is already like what my header is going to look like for the website, and then I'm going to have something like an image over here or a banner of myself. This is for our portfolio website, and then I'm going to have something like an image as well over here with a little bit of description, text description, like that. And then I'm going to have maybe a big video section here like this, where I have a simple video over there. Due to lack of space, I would love to continue on this side, but just take note that this continues like this. So below the video I'm going to have another section like that. I'm going to have another section like this. Maybe it is going to be like my footer. Just to keep it simple, I'll have some links here to the web pages. I'm going to have as well maybe some information. What kind of information do I put here? Maybe a blog post area where I have like my recent blog post, and in this area I can just have like a contact information as well. Contact information, email. I'm going to have email. I'm going to have the location. I'm going to have the phone number, and I'm going to have as well as maybe social media links as well. So this will be like my footer. This will be like the bottom of the page. This will be the bottom of the page. So this is what I'm going to have as the footer. So this is like a wireframe. So what we have to do now, once we've developed like the wireframe, we actually need to go ahead and start adding like images and text so that it can look real. It can look like something that the customer can be able to see and understand. Okay, this is how my website is going to look like. But for us, this is what we call wireframes. It's just like a structural representation of how the website is going to look, and what sort of items, page elements will be placed where on the page. So right now we are going to look at a sample mockup, so you truly understand what a mockup is. And I'll just go over here to my browser, and if you look at this, we have like a mockup here. This is a mockup for one of the websites that I did previously for a company called Bright Ideas, and I'm just showing you this for tutorial purposes. So if you look at this over here, you see this is a mock-up for their about page. So this is how their about page looks like currently. So when they gave me this job, I was able to work with them using this mock-up. So it was easy for me to go ahead and build their website because they already had something that they wanted to achieve. But if you had a client who does not know what they want to achieve, you would have to develop like a mock-up for them like this for all the pages, so that they see what their website is going to look like, and then they make a decision whether they're going to like that particular layout and design or not. So if you go over to like their contact page, you can see as well this is what their contact page looks like. If you go over to let's say their photo products, product photography, this is what it looks like as well. And if you go over to the product video as well, this is what it looks like. So you can see it's a very simple website, very simple design. There's not a lot of things going on in there. It's quite a simple and nice website, and their video slash photo packages, this is the layout and this is what it looks like. So if you visit the actual website, you will see everything exactly like this, because all the images that are here are images that have been used as well on the website. So this is what a mock-up looks like for a website. And if we go ahead to Google and we search maybe for sitemap, I want us to look at sitemaps. So we see an example of what sitemaps are. You can do a little bit of research as well, and you come over to Google and look at some sitemaps. So you can see this one isn't that clear enough. Let me look for another. Okay, look at this one. This is a sitemap. So if you look at this, they have like the home page, and they have over here the navigation, blog, events, about, join us, and sponsor. So under the blog, you're going to see video tutorials, you're going to see lifestyle posts, and under the events page, you're going to see event calendar and attendee guidelines. Under the about page, you're going to see history, mission, and press. Under join us, you're going to see our team and volunteers. Under sponsors, you see sponsor options and the different sponsors. So you can see that the sitemap is also like the structural representation of the mind map. So in the mind map, they were probably having like this is what they were having an idea of putting on their website. They wanted a blog page, they wanted an event page, an about page, a join us page, a sponsor page, and these are the things that they really wanted to go on their website. And so if you look at other samples as well, like this is a more sophisticated mind map. This also could be for like a larger website. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 main pages, and then it has like sub pages, and each sub page has like a sub page. Each sub page has like a sub page. So you can look at that and see that as well. You can also come online on Google and search for more ideas, so that you can start looking at building site maps and mind maps for yourself as well. You do not really have to, sort of take this thing and, remain on it for like forever. You just have to understand the concept. You have to understand how to go about it, because once you become more experienced, you will not even need to start going into this. You just go ahead and start building your mockups and the wireframes. So this is what sitemaps look like. And if we go to wireframes, as well, so you can see this is what the wireframe looks like. Like you can see this as well. So you see here they have like a wireframe like this, where there's a heading, there's a text, and maybe there's a form here that collects information, an image, some text, and some circles around there. So when someone looks at this and they have an idea, okay, like this is what the website is going to look like. And when you're building now the mock-up, you simply need to actually put the real assets there, like the image, you put the image, you put the actual text, you start putting it so that it has like that real feel of a real website. You can also do wireframes as well for mobile applications like this one and this, so you can really see what it is. So all you need to do is to just practice some exercises, and you will definitely get the hang of it. So you can see this as well. You see this is like a wireframe for like the YouTube website. For those who have like YouTube channels, if you go to your YouTube channel, you will see like this sort of frame there, this sort of wireframe there. So let's just go to YouTube. Let's not even waste much more time. Let's go to YouTube. Like that. Here we're here on YouTube like this. So yeah, so if you look at this as well, sorry, this is not it. If you look at this, you can see like this sidebar here, and then you can see like the different videos. You can see the different videos here as well, represented by these ones. So those are wireframe, sitemaps, and mockups. And if you have any issue as with regards to any of them, if you do not understand them clearly, just make sure that you leave a comment in the section below, and then we are going to address that in the frequently asked questions page. So I hope that this goes a long way to clarify some of the aspects of web development for you, and it really gives you an insight on how to really look at it. And I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much, and bye bye.